Hello and welcome to Building Ideas. Today is a very special episode. It is our season finale.
Oh yeah, get that dip going. We've got the celebratory platter. And look, it's been a great season. We've shot so many amazing stories, showcasing some really cool building and construction projects across South Australia. So we thought, why not look back at a few of our favourites and then some more too.
Great. Problem is, I don't know where to start.
I do. I know where to start, Terry. We should start with the Master Builders CEO, Will Frogley.
Will, it's been another great season for Building Ideas, but another great season for the building and construction industry. Mate, what have been some of your personal highlights over the last 6 to 12 months?
Oh, Terry, it's been a massive year for the building and construction industry. We're on track to build $16 billion worth of work this year in South Australia, the highest on record. Earlier this year, we hit the highest number of people ever employed in this industry, the highest number of businesses we've ever had in South Australia. So that's a really exciting time.
There's no end in sight too. The industry is forecast to continue to go from strength to strength, isn't it?
Absolutely, and to give you an idea, by 2027 we think we'll need an extra 31,000 people in our industry in South Australia. So what a great time to get into the industry. If you want to get into construction, now's the time.
And you're doing your part with that, aren't you? I'm a football player at heart, the Master Builders Association, the S02E10 League. Tell me about this.
Something close to my heart, Terry. Grassroots sport, the building industry. We're partnering with the Adelaide Footy League for the next 3 years, and the vision there is to give every person in the South Australian Footy League, and there's about 22,000 of them that put the Guernsey on every week, not only to provide them with an opportunity to have not only a job in the construction industry, but a career.
How do you think the boss will take it on Monday when you ring him and say, hey, listen, can't make it on Monday. I did my hammy playing on Saturday. You think that'll fly?
I think they're so desperate for good tradies at the moment, they'll take it, Terry. So that's really exciting. The Footy League is really where you find a lot of good tradies, and by God do we need them. We're always hiring, we're always on the lookout for good apprentices. So if you want a career in construction, make sure you call Master Builders. And maybe you've got a construction business and you're really busy and you need an extra set of hands, give us a call and we can look at getting you a really good apprentice.
That's right. It's not just for people looking for a career. It's those that actually have a business looking for staff and skilled people too, isn't it?
And it's something we hear every day, Terry. I'm desperate for more people. So again, what a great time to get into the industry.
Now that's only one way that you're supporting the industry with new and emerging skilled trades.
Yeah.
There's other ways as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I said before we need about 31,000 extra people in the industry. About half of those are trades, but there's a lot of others where you need a uni degree, for example, or in admin, whatever it is, you can find a spot for yourself in the building construction industry. There's about 80,000 South Australians employed in the industry, and we need a lot more.
Now, by the time this goes to air, nominations for the awards season would have been submitted and it'd be coming up. You must be looking forward to that. It's pretty exciting.
So we've increased capacity this year, so we're expecting about 1,500 people.
We're going to be bigger than last year.
Bigger than last. I didn't think that was possible, but we've had to rearrange the seating and stuff. So we've got about 1,500 people we're going to have at the Convention Centre in August, and that night is always a wonderful celebration of the building construction industry. The best in the best and world-class projects built right here in South Australia.
Building Ideas is looking forward to next season. What can we look forward to sort of sharing and stories for the industry in the next 12 months?
Yeah, I think innovative new building methods will feature prominently, and then also a lot of the work the NBA is doing to increase the skill capacity in our industry, upskilling and making sure that we're world class, and we've got the cattle to deliver on all this demand for building work.
And I think next season we'll also touch base again with our women in construction, high vis, the RISE program. There is so much going on, isn't there?
There's so much to do. There's a massive industry we're part of, but so many opportunities, and that's what keeps me motivated every day.
Mate, we love sharing the stories on the show. Thanks for joining us again.
Thanks, Terry.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Well, Will never fails to disappoint, and you can't help but be excited about the future of the industry when you hear about the amazing initiatives and progress being made. Well, stick around because after the break, the highlights kick in.
We are so fortunate in this state to have such a range of award-winning builders who can build homes to any design and to a range of budgets. And this season, we've been able to showcase the work of a few of those builders, like Elmate Homes. Let's go now and have a look at some of their handiwork. Today's show is brimming with great stories, and the Adelaide Green home story is exactly that. The team have an unrelenting, unwavering commitment to deliver homes that their clients dreamed of, if not better. They pride themselves on creating spaces similar to this display home here on Nilpena Avenue, Morphettville, where you can come and visit yourself. Spaces that do more than just look great. Their homes embrace the power of passive design, with the outcome being a space that you can comfortably live in all year round while being environmentally minded at the same time. Using passive design and alternative construction methods, the Adelaide Green Homes team ensure every home is a custom journey that reflects your needs but also maximises energy efficiency. If this display home, open Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday, or by appointment, is anything to go by, then the quality and style you can expect will be uncompromising. The architectural lines, the stone, the wood, the landscape gardens are all impeccably finished, and that's just the exterior.
When you walk through the front door here, there's a real sense that this could be your forever home, and you can really feel it, that this is a custom build. There are wide, open halls that span into these light, bright and open living areas, all of which are focused around creating shared moments with loved ones, while also providing private sanctuaries for people to escape to, in the form of second living spaces, studies and of course bedrooms. The attention to detail is apparent, and the fixtures and fittings and of course the electrical technology all help to create an effortless living environment. Brad, this is such an amazing home. Thank you for having us and showing us through. What is it that you love most about this place? It must be hard to pick, but are there a few favourite features?
It is a beautiful home, and the team at Region Homes are really proud of. Probably the main features of the home are really the floor plan. It's such a functional floor plan with, you know, the master wing at the front, the guest bedroom wing, also downstairs, this beautiful open plan kitchen, living and dining, and then as you go upstairs there's the kids' bedrooms and teenagers' retreat and kitchenette and study as well. So yeah, we're really proud of this home and really excited to show you around.
Stepping through the front door, you are greeted with beautifully polished concrete floors and a wide, welcoming hallway that is beckoning you through to the open plan living and kitchen area at the rear of the home. And with direct access from the garage into the hall, you could quite easily sneak upstairs using the gorgeous staircase with Tasmanian oak balustrades, the wood highlights featuring throughout the home, adding that warmth and quality finish. Well, arriving in this kitchen living area, talk about making a statement. It's just so elegant and inviting, but also very open and spacious at the same time. I don't know what to do first. Entertain, relax, maybe go for a dip in the pool. Complete with a butler's pantry at the rear of the kitchen, this expansive entertaining zone comes with all the appliances you could need, even spilling out into the alfresco area with an integrated barbecue that quite literally feels like another room. The Iconic is one of 3 homes available to walk through and is a large family home featuring a grand master bedroom, including a spectacular open plan ensuite and his and hers walk-in robes. The remaining 3 bedrooms are located in a separate wing of the home and have access to the main bathroom, home theatre and a study area. Complete with a practical kitchen, walk-in pantry, spacious main living and alfresco area, this home is perfect for families who love to entertain. What I love about this home is that even though it is already designed and ready to go, there are still so many opportunities to customise and make it your own. Available in 2 specifications, the Iconic gives you freedom to decide on the finish of your home in order to suit your style and budget. It's these little touches in the Detellis service that make building with them an enjoyable and personalised experience. The standard of deliverables you can expect from a Detellis home is vast, and the grand specifications on offer for your roofing, kitchen, appliances, bathrooms, ensuite, facade, doors and windows, just to name a few, are endless.
Well, there you have it, folks. Highlights from some of our feature partner builders for the season, some of them celebrating their success behind us. Without their support, we would not have a show. Stick around, because there's more highlights after the break. I get a beer. I wouldn't mind a beer. Well, welcome back, folks. The highlights just keep on coming.
They do. Now, Terry, I've been thinking there's a really great vibe in South Australia at the moment. You know, like you just get the feeling there's a lot going on.
Yes, there is. Now, we could talk about it, or
we could show you the highlights.
cue the tape. John, it's taken a while, but Adelaide is finally getting a tunnel.
We're excited about getting South Australia's biggest tunnel. It'll be over 4 kilometres long, and then another section will be just over 2 kilometres long. But this is a $15.4 billion project. It's going to employ during construction 5,500 people. So that's jobs for South Australians, and 90% of those jobs will be South Australian workers on this project. We're really excited. It's an amazing project, and we can't wait for it to start.
There's a lot of thought that went into the design strategy for this project and the technology. Tell us a little bit about the tech.
Well, this will be amazing for us. We're going to have a tunnel boring machine. This will be a state-of-the-art machine. It'll be about 15 metres in diameter. It'll have hyperbaric chambers in it. It'll have about 20 employees working. That's what'll make the tunnel itself. So it'll travel about 8 to 10 metres a day. It'll be non-stop. The only time we'll stop it is to replace the cutting heads. It's an amazing piece of equipment. And not only that, when the tunnel's finished, it'll have state-of-the-art ITS through this as well. It'll be an amazing project for all of South Australia.
The public education system is home to more than 190,000 students right here in South Australia. These schools are often the heart of local communities, bringing families, adults and teachers together along with the student body.
The infrastructure of these schools do a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to keeping students involved and engaged in their education. So, when the facilities and the buildings and the learning environments need upgrading, we need to be there.
Enter the state government, who in 2023-24 are investing over $100 million across 66 schools and preschools here in SA to improve these facilities and address maintenance challenges associated with ageing infrastructure. One school benefiting from these changes is Westbourne Park Primary School.
So Jason, this is a very busy school. You have a lot going on here. Tell us about some of the works you've got happening.
Yeah, it is a busy school. We've got a lot of learning changes in the school happening at the moment, and some building works going on that will complement those changes really effectively. So we've got a new administration and student services area being built and has just been finished. And we've also got a resource learning hub centre and outdoor learning spaces for the students to work in.
The new world-class Adelaide Aquatic Centre is one step closer to becoming a reality for all South Aussies, and it'll be constructed on the adjacent grounds of the existing centre. This state-of-the-art facility will include multiple indoor and outdoor pools, spas, saunas, steam rooms, along with a gymnasium and a cafe.
All right, John, so we're standing here on a cricket pitch in the middle of the parklands, but we're here to talk about swimming. Paint the picture for me. What are we going to be seeing here?
It's a great question, Jess. This is an exciting project.
Yeah.
If we take it, oh, careful, you're about to get in the 50-metre pool.
Oh no, I need my bathers.
we're in a 50-metre pool here,
Wow.
10 lanes wide,
Fantastic.
50 metres long, right in front of what's the old centre.
Yes.
Just behind us will also be the outdoor area. That's a 25-metre pool.
Wow.
That'll have 8 lanes. It'll have some diving boards there as well. But it's an exciting project. $135 million by the state government. The City of Adelaide also contributing $20 million for when we've got to demolish the old centre. It's had its life. It's at the end of its life. This is a brand new centre. It'll be great for all South Australians and all visitors.
Richard, it's not just trucks and buses that are experiencing the benefits of green hydrogen, there's homes as well. Tell us about that.
That's right. So there's around 4,000 homes, businesses and schools across Mitchell Park, Clove Valley Park and parts of Marion that are receiving a blend of hydrogen and natural gas as part of their natural gas supply. They haven't had to do anything different to receive that blended gas, and it's part of a really important demonstration project that's fuelled from hydrogen produced here at Tonsley.
Is there plans for more, and will this facility here facilitate that?
Absolutely. I mean, this facility has been a really important first step in scaling up the hydrogen industry in South Australia. It's actually the largest operating electrolyser in Australia at the moment. Obviously, the state government's building a much bigger project in Whyalla, but we're also seeing lots of industry, other businesses looking to develop large hydrogen production facilities around the state. We've got hubs under development at Port Bonython, at Cape Hardy and in parts of metropolitan Adelaide. And so other businesses and homes across the state can expect to receive hydrogen in their gas supply in their future, or to be able to see hydrogen available for fuel cell vehicles or for other industrial uses as well.
Go SA! I can't wait to check back in on some of those projects next season. But stick around, because after the break, Terry and I are going to share some of our personal favourites.
Well, what a season finale we are having. Jessica, the highlights just keep on coming. Yeah. Did you have any personal favourites this year?
Yeah, I did, Terry. I've been thinking about this. I can't look past the sensory gardening segment. It was just gorgeous, so inspiring. And of course, as a weather girl, bushfire safety. Yes. We need to revisit that one. What about you, Terry?
Well, I like the Kennett story, and I also like visiting Devar House. But what I also like is us revisiting those stories now.
Yeah. Wow, Matt, how lucky are you getting to work here every day?
It's pretty special, isn't it? Yeah, I have to pinch myself. I just can't believe that I get to come here every day. I mean, it's just, even when I'm not at work, I can't wait to get back to work and see how all the plants are growing and how things are progressing. Yeah, it's just such a fantastic place to be, and yeah, it really makes you feel great.
I suppose that the beauty of a sensory garden is that each person can make it unique to their own, tastes, really.
Yeah, definitely. Like, some aromas can be quite strong, and some people can really like that aroma, but other people may not. Yeah. And some people might like certain tastes, and other not. And I think a really good example is like chilies. So some people really love hot chilies, and other people don't. Yeah. So yeah, there is. I mean, and also with the aromas, there's some things people find can be too strong and others don't. So it's definitely a personal preference for sure.
And I suppose it's just a matter of getting in and giving it a go, That's part of the sensory element, is getting your hands in the dirt and having a try at creating something.
Yeah, definitely. It's just so much fun to do, and I really encourage people to get out into the garden, because I don't think you can do anything better.
Yeah. What is it that Crib does?
Yeah, we install a bushfire protection system. Pretty much it's key start, so we like to keep a simplistic design. Yeah. Key start, turn the key, and the system will turn on. It'll attach to a tank, so it'll run the tank water down to the end, and it'll have a minimum run time of about 90 minutes, and giving yourself the best possible chance of protection.
So what's the idea? Is it that the system basically wets the property and then it can't catch fire? Is that the basic logistics of it?
Yeah, correct. It's ember proof, so a lot of the spot fires are started via embers, so not necessarily have to be the fire front that's going to cause some issues. So we provide a curtain of water down the fascia of your property, and on your roofs and ridges as well. So it pretty much is a halo of protection for embers to get onto your property.
Take us back in time, 110 years ago.
I've thought about it recently, thought it'd be reasonably hedonistic to think that we did it all by ourselves. I think internally we're very authentic people. Authenticity is a big part of what we do, and we've always had a bit of a mantra around surrounding ourselves by good people. Our staff are good, they know what they do, they're passionate about it, they want to be builders. The second side of that is we associate with good people. Adelaide's got some really great architects in there. We've just finished a fantastic school out at Nazareth College, 26,000 square metres of brownfield site, where we got to knock over an old trucking yard and build a whole new campus from scratch. It was a different delivery approach. The client picked their architect and they picked their builder very early in the piece. We came to an understanding of what that was going to look like financially, and then we went ahead and just did everything else.
So what are some of the things that you need to be mindful of now in today's game?
Sustainability is the key word everyone uses, but it's really important for everything we do to make sure that we're not being wasteful. So we're using technology to help us with that.
Andrew, you've had your eye on this building for years now, so when the opportunity came to revitalise it and restore it, you kind of jumped at it, didn't you? Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's right, Terry. We're very familiar with the building. It's a very significant building on this corner of the city. Sadly, the development didn't work out that well at the time. It was the TPI building. It was a very it's kind of well-known establishment here on South Terrace, and then it was purchased.
What was the brief from the client? Devar House is a health and wellness space now with the cafe.
Yeah.
What was the brief?
Really, it was a medical facility. So, yeah, had to just create lovely spaces. And the other constraints really were in regard to the equipment that was already ordered.
When the current owners came along with the vision and they came to you, That must have been encouraging.
At that point, they'd recently purchased it. There was a lot of hurdles to go through to get the building up and running in terms of getting the construction started. So I was able to help with that. I'm no expert, but we worked through it and did all we needed to do to commence the renovation.
It's a Pilates class starting in 10 minutes. Shall we have a crack?
I think you should get going.
Oh, what about you?
I'm obviously dressed for it.
Well, there it is, the end of our season finale. What a season, what an episode, and none of it would be possible without our contributors.
Yes, we've had some beautiful contributors this season, and look, so many more great stories still to tell. I can't wait to see what we do next season.
I cannot wait either. A special thank you to the Government of South Australia, a special thank you to the Master Builders Association of South Australia, and a special thank you to you at home.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thanks, Terry.
See you next season. Bye. What have we missed, guys? Oh, shit,